You don't say to mama, you don't read, oh. Says the tracking angel. You don't boast to mama, you don't cut. Now chain you the cut. Okay, now make I use my microscope, scan a reality, scan nigga area Biafra phobia mentality. See, set my nnamdi kanu free. One war. They don't want to hear the name of Biafra. For them is a scary name of Biafra. I love this very name of Biafra. Biafra. Most I judge a bless Biafra. Chukwu kika Biafra bless. Conscientiousness bless Biafra. Biafra. Started in 1804 by Utman Danfodio. Rinom go be to Sokoto. Sa Amadou Bello. They massacred the Hausa, Marigi and Pura. What about the Shua? Zamfara and Adamawa. Referendum is the voice of everyone. Real freedom. Jawe must be done on the land. Simon, they don't want to hear the name of Biafra. For them is a scary name of Biafra. I love this very name of Biafra. 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 Most I judge a bless Biafra. Chukwu kika Biafra bless. Conscientiousness bless Biafra. 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 They tried by the canories. These reckless foolanis. They conquered the Lorraine. Fooling with them. Fooling. They killing in Benue every day. Naija State and Plateau State. Every day. Who love me to bed state every day. Every day. Every day. Our move, don't do. Say we move, but now we move. They don't want to hear the name of Biafra. For them is a scary name of Biafra. I love this very name of Biafra. 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 Most I judge a bless Biafra. Chukwu kika Biafra bless Biafra. Conscientiousness bless Biafra. 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 We know that they are the terrorists. Like the man called Shegumi terrorist. Gabe Sheva Dixinabemi terrorist. Isa Ali Ibrahim Batami terrorist. Boko Haram in the army terrorist. They stop the people from farming terrorist. Abubakar Malami terrorist. Mainstream media swami terrorist. Now we have more sellers than buyers. Information minister liar. Mr. like Mohammed and liar. The truth is Biafra's fire. They don't want to hear the name of Biafra. For them is a scary name of Biafra. I love this very name of Biafra. 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 Most I judge a bless. Chukwu kika Biafra bless. Conscientiousness bless Biafra. 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 They can come into Biafra land, one them run them out of do the wall and the one them parafan and run them out now. Run them out now. Yo, divided nations, decent, playing their bloody games against Biafra with the AU, all the same. What a shame, such a pain. Nnamdi Kanu says Biafra, he comes away. Biafra, black people worldwide say Biafra, Marcus gave away Biafra.
Bona toge Biafra rokobore amako karia mano uramu. Mafi bona toge Biafra rokobore karia mano uramu. Mafi bona toge Biafra rokobore amako karia mano ulugo. Mafi bona toge Biafra rokobore karia mano. Imanadika Dinta Jaravia Ganebuga Baya Wemanadika Dinta Jaravia Ganebuga Baya Ogano Chure Aso Coach Betena Bagati Tindino oge agụ chere ọsọ kochi kwete na ọbago etiti ndụ na ọnwụ agbụ. Broda masịkwala maka ihe na-esiri ike ka ị were isi gị rụba sabụ. Ezi oyi ma nwananwa ka esi n'ihe na-ịmara mma ka ị were ndụ gị biri ego. Ịma na ọ bụ nke ga-eme ka iwe ihe ese ndị elu enye ndị ahụ niile ka rụrụ sabụ. Ndụ ha enweghị udo, ndụ ha enweghị mgbọrọgwụ, ọnwụ ike na-achụ ha ọsọ. Ndụ ha enweghị udo, ndụ ha enweghị mgbọrọgwụ, ọnwụ ike na-achụ ha ọsọ. Sabo.
It's an open mic tonight.
Ọtụtụ alala n'ike, ọtụtụ nwụrụ n'ike n'ihe agbego kere ha. Ọtụtụ alala n'ike, ọtụtụ nwụrụ n'ike n'ihe agbego kere ha. Otu aka ọ ga-adị mgbe Biafra ga-abịa, ọtụtụ ndị ga-anọ n'ụra. Otu aka ọ ga-adị ewo mgbe Biafra ga-abịaru, ọtụtụ ndị ga-anọ n'ụra. Obodo ọma. Nwafọ Igbo na-achọghị Biafra, arụkọ obodo ya ọ karịa mmanụ. Nwafọ Igbo na-achọghị Biafra, arụkọ obodo ya ọ karịa mmanụ ọnwụlugo. Nwafọ Igbo na-achọghị Biafra, arụkọ obodo ya maka ọ karịa mmanụ ọnwụlugo. Nwanne m bịa nara Biafra doo, bịa nara ya ihe wedere gị mma broda. Sinetọ bịa nara Biafra, gọvanọ bịa nara Biafra, absọ sineti bịa nara ya, nabata ya ka ihe wedere gị mma broda. Ụwa niile ya ala ụmụ Biafra ka anyị kelee Chukwu Okike. Asị m ụwa niile ya ala ụmụ Biafra ka anyị kelee Chukwu Okike. Onye fụrụ ọnọdụ Igbo weziri anyị Maazị Nnamdi Kanu dike. Ọ bịago weta ọ bụghị Igbo na-agbụ, wekwelugo na ọ bụ onye Chukwu tinyere ọlụ. Wekwelugo.
Mimi Amaka, you're welcome. Trust God, Biafra son, you're welcome. Lolo Igbo, I greet you. Thank you for joining me. Glad it's pure.
Ndom Sinachukwu, Akarakam Sinachukwu, Aburu Victoria Nwankwo. Ndom Sinachukwu, Akarakam Sinachukwu, Aburu Victoria Nwankwo.
You're welcome. God bless you. What focus?
Afamolugo.
Talk how far.
Ndem Biakene na Mbole Kolonu Wepugo. Mami mo Biakene, Ndem Biakene na Mbole Kolonu Wepugo. Nnoma. Anyala wala na la nke Chukwu kwere anyị na nkwa. Anyala wala na la nke Chukwu gọziri anyị. Ala Biafra, obodo ọma ebe ya bịa masị selie, obodo ọma. Ụmụ Biafra tinyere ike were oge ike tinyere ha wee chegidala ha emere mmegbu. Ụmụ Biafra tinyere ike were ike ha enyere ha wee ledala ha emere mmegbu. Akụkọ adịka nwanyị mụrụ nwa nke na-enweghara Hausa, Haga, Mata, Ulala, Biafra, Paraha. Oga Gogo, Hausa, Kaga, Mata, Ulala, Biafra, Paraha. Batoma. Yes, and oh, yeah. Igwe butuzo byago, agone chemba byago, dogune chigo nile. Igwe butuzo mo, agone chemba byago, dogune chigo nile. Mwachina mareju, igwe kwelugo na buchi Biafra yirikalo, kwelugo. Biago, you want for all those sky, the Camuja Gamba. Eya, Biano, you want for all those sky, the Camuja Gamba. Omenejimo, Omewane, watch you over motor, Mano, Father, Ambassador of Peace. Yarumaka, Oberonwa. High priest, one neighbor Tuzo, someone of the old. Over watching a get a mano. Kaka wa Jehovah. The Duma Kazuma rock, unshakable rock. I say, Kachuko Kabiama, do I need Janalata? Now, how to put Kabiama? Say, solo si pasi boaga. Obogo mewo, abia mama pagi solo si pasi boaga. Mbani omekome, awa idea ne titindu no. Mbani omekome no, awa idea ne titindu no. Pagi balo yago.
Thank you, Jerry Chuku. Let's go. Jerry, you're welcome. Estampane for Jesus. What again? All right. Thank you for joining me. Let's go straight to the point now. Let's go.
The foundation for the liberation and independence of Biafra has been laid by this government, and it is very, very strong. We build this particular foundation of the liberation on solid rock. Are you not seeing it? We are not shaking. Liberation on solid rock. Are you not seeing it? We are not shaking.
Are you not seeing it? I am here once again tonight for you to open your eyes. While the catastrophic happenings in the zoo is increasing, the momentum is going high. I am asking you a question. Are you not seeing it the same exact way our Prime Minister is asking you? Are you not seeing it?
I'm standing very, very strong, making sure that I'm taking the bullet that they are firing at Biafra people, because their target is you. The foundation for the liberation and independence of Biafra has been laid by this government, and it is very, very strong. We build this particular foundation of the liberation on solid rock. Are you not seeing it?
Are you not seeing it? Because of this foundation that has been laid, we have been able to see that all the sins of Nigeria are being remembered on daily basis. There is no way their sins can be covered anymore. We are seeing it as their sins are being exposed, and Naija can no longer hide or cover their sins. Biafra Foundation is being opened for everyone to see. The whole world is now aware that Nigeria is a terrorist state, a state that murders and kills and unalive Christians. Christians are being unalived more in Nigeria than any other place in the whole wide world. No one in today, Nigeria is #1 country that destroys Christians, that wants to completely eradicate Christianity, that want to sweep Christians out. Not only are they, destroying their churches, they are unaliving them on daily basis. And that's why we started by laying our foundation for everyone to know that there is only one Christian nation for sure, and that is Biafra. Biafra, we have 3 main religions. #1 is Christianity. We have always announced it. In Biafra land, the only country that will boldly bring up their chest and say is a Christian nation is Biafra. Is Biafra. And because of that, their highest target have always been Biafra. Yes, everywhere they target Biafra. And because they targeted us when we did them nothing, their nyash have opened. The whole world is now seeing Nigeria as the evil that it is. Because the most peaceful location in this whole world, which is the Biafra people, they have targeted us to exterminate us. But God has given us a lifeline. Biafra Liberation Army, the people of God, standing gidigbam to protect our land. The more they try to annihilate us, the more their nyash is open, the more the world is seeing them, the more their sins are speaking everywhere. Everybody is watching them and seeing their evil. Biafra is the only Christian nation. And we said the second 2 religions that will be allowed in Biafra is the traditional worship, which has always been from time immemorial, even before Christianity came. And then the Judaism religion, which is the religion that is practiced in Israel. That is the 3 religions that will be allowed in Biafra land. Every other religion will not be a national religion. We will not acknowledge it as a nation, but people can worship whatever they want to worship. If in Biafra land, you want to be worshiping ants inside your own compound, Biafra government will not disturb you. You want to worship cow, Biafra government will not disturb you. You want to worship stick, Biafra government will not disturb you. You want to worship anything, water, Biafra government will not trouble you, as long as you don't constitute nuisance with it. But as a nation, Biafra will be a Christian, traditional, and Judaic nation. That is why, because we attach this beautiful religion to our, Christianity religion, we attach Judaic religion on it. They don't want Biafra to stand or overcome or even excel. But we are making sure that the whole world is now aware of their sins. Are you not seeing it? Let me allow PM to finish.
Strong. We build this particular foundation of the liberation on solid rock. Are you not seeing it? We are not shaking.
No.
I am standing very, very strong, making sure that I'm taking the bullet that they are firing at Biafra people, because their target is you. They believe that once they take nnamdi Kanu out of the way, they will come for all of you. That is exactly what is happening in other parts of Nigeria, because nobody is there to stand on the way for them. And they are annihilating people, killing them, sending them to IDP camp. I told them, you see this face, okay, deceive very well. To deceive you. The momentum of the Biafra liberation today have necessitated all the discussion you see. Everybody is talking. Release nnamdi Kanu. Why are they keeping him? Some of them claim that he was not fighting the way I'm fighting, but you kidnap him. Some of them are now addressing him as a gentleman, but you went and kidnapped a gentleman. They say, oh, he's more reasonable. He's not, but you kidnap him. What were you thinking? All of them contributed money. When nnamdi Kanu was speaking, it was their headache. They couldn't sleep every day. Oh, nnamdi Kanu, he's destroying Igbo. Oh, nnamdi Kanu, he's doing this, he's doing that. Today, nnamdi Kanu is no longer destroying Igbo. nnamdi Kanu is no longer causing problem. nnamdi Kanu is no longer is the good man. Is the only man now that is very reasonable. And I have not even started, because you see what Agaku Nigeria Igwe. Agaku Nigeria Igwe. And you know the next level is by taking all their terrorist barracks, taking all the government houses. That is the next level we will go, because it is part of the defense of our land. These places are places where the attack against our people are being planned.
All right. Now I am going to bring to you the video that was made, I think, yesterday. The awareness is getting very strong. And whenever I see these things, I get so excited. Now, value, what is the name of this, our beloved brother from Iran? Valuetainment. I am going to cover some of the video because he actually warned of graphics. So I have to be careful, because those of this one then gets very big YouTube channel. So then with YouTube they be friend. But we with our very small one we get. This one has how many? This video have gotten is getting close to 500,000 views, over 300 almost 370,000 views already. And when was this video made? Let me bring it. I'll show you. This video was 3 days ago. And then let's read what he wrote here. He said, Christians in Nigeria face a brutal wave of killings, kidnapping, and burned churches. Over 125,000 dead since 29. Yet the media barely covers it. Boko Haram, ISIS, and extremists target villages while the world looks away, while is Christian persecution ignored. Now, this our beloved brother, look at all the people he tagged. Oh my goodness me. He tagged many people. Many. And this big video have gone viral to other platforms. And now we want to bring it. Wait, before I will show you, I have to get ready. Wait, let me show you. I have to get ready with the picture I will be using to cover my screen. Immediately, they are showing some graphic things, honestly. Yeah. Wait, where are my pictures here? Design. Okay. Yeah. Okay, I will use, okay, I can use this, my egg picture. Or either my egg picture or MNKO, anyone. I'll use it. All right. Ring everyone you know. Tag them. Let them come. Graphics. They said there are graphics, but let's see. It's actually the truth of what is happening that he showed here. When he started it is what actually interested me. Let's go.
If you turn on primetime news, you're probably going to hear about what's going on with Ukraine.
On Ukraine.
Ukrainian city of Dnipro.
Ukraine has come under heavy bombardment from Russia.
Or what's going on with Gaza.
Gaza.
But in Gaza.
For Gaza.
Gaza. But you're probably going to hear nothing about the fact that one country has killed, executed more persecutions towards Christians than any other countries around the world combined, and that's Nigeria.
I want him to repeat that line again. You know, no matter how you try to cover it up, it is going wider and wider and wider. They have covered everything, but they fail to report that one country in the whole wide world, one is more in the unaliving of Christians in the whole wide world. One country, and that is where? Nigeria. I love it that he said it there, and I have to repeat it again. Please, sir, can you please help us to repeat it? They have told you about Gaza and everything, but they never tell you about this. Let's go.
Gaza.
But in Gaza. For Gaza.
Gaza. But you're probably going to hear nothing about the fact that one country has killed, executed more persecutions towards Christians than any other countries around the world combined, and that's Nigeria.
That's Nigeria. All right. So let's go. I'm going to be ready to cover off whenever you finish.
Just this year, 7,087 Christians have been killed beheaded in many instances this year just for going to church. Today we're going to talk about the events that are taking place in Nigeria targeted towards Christians.
Genocide.
All'età di 67 anni mi sono trovata improvvisamente senza niente, soltanto con la...
You see it? Thank you for titling it, giving it this title. What a fantastic title. The Christian genocide in Nigeria. That is the way it is. That is what you title it. The Christian genocide in Nigeria. Can somebody hit the share button now? Hit it and share it. Let the whole world know that there is what they call Christian genocide in Nigeria. In Nigeria. Christians are suffering more in Nigeria than any other place in this world, in the globe. The evidences are being brought out now.
If you get value out of this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Let's get right into it. So watch this. If you're watching this and we know mainstream media is not going to be talking about this a lot with other people, you want to get more exposure to it, share with other people. Let me tell you why. Since 2009 till today, 125,000 Christians have been killed in Nigeria, according to the International Society for Civil Liberties and Rule of Law. By the way, when you're looking at the surge, 7,087 just this year in the first 220 days. That's 35 a day. 7,800 abducted. They disappeared. Can't find them anymore. 19,000 surge. 7,087 Christians have been killed in Nigeria, according to the International Society for Civil Liberties and...
Okay, I want to bring this one up. Please bear with me. I'm being careful because of the graphic images that are there, so that you read. 7,000 Christians have been unalived in Nigeria this year. Just this year. 7,000. More than 7,000 Christians have been killed in Nigeria during the first 220 days of 2025. A civil society watchdog said. This is an average of 35 killings a day, according to the recent report published by the Nigerian-based human rights NGO International Society for Civil Liberties and the Rule of Law Inter-Society. Newsweek has contacted the Nigerian Ministry of Humanitarian Affairs and National Human Rights Commission via email for comments. Why it matters? Nigeria has long been an epicenter of Christian persecution, with more Christians killed for their faith in Nigeria than in the rest of the world combined, according to human rights organizations Open Doors, which monitors the persecution of Christians around the globe. So I wanted to make sure you read that. Let me cover my screen again because there are graphics that we cannot play. Let's go.
Rule of law. By the way, when you're looking at the surge, 7,008.
We're looking at the surge. Okay, let's go. 1 minute. Oh, it will be difficult for me to be running up and down about this. Let me see. Wait. Hold on.
87 just this year in the first 220 days. That's 35 a day. 7,800 abducted. They disappeared. Can't find them anymore. 19,100 churches have been destroyed. Imagine you going to church. Imagine on Sunday you just want to take your kids to church. All you want to do is go pray, maybe sing a little bit, worship music, listen to the pastor, the preacher, what they have to say, the priest. 19,100 churches have been destroyed. By the way, 10,000 schools have been destroyed that are teaching Christian theology to kids, certain values that they have. And in Nigeria, specific areas, they're being targeted. Now, who is doing the targeting to these Christian communities, these Catholic churches? Many of these guys are the jihadists, one of the leaders being Boko Haram since 2009, later splintering into ISIS West Africa province, the ISWAP and Ansaru conducting mass killing, forcing conversions, and abductions. And you're seeing this in the news. I'm going to put a picture here for you to see on what's going on. This is what they look like. They're just going around targeting Christians, burning homes, seizing land, destroying harvest, sexual violence. And the way they're going about doing it is they're going at night when you're asleep, night assaults on villages, church seizures and burnings, mass kidnapping, land grab, creating no-go zones for Christian natives. And families are sitting there saying, what do I do? I just want to go to church. I can't. You saw service. With everything that's going on, I mean, you know, we get the challenge with our faith a lot of times. How strong is our faith? Is our faith as strong as this guy? They're still in church. They're still...
All my family members, what we kept with is our
food. You know, the criticism that a lot of mainstream media gets is, what's the purpose of me showing this? It's just Christians. I mean, it's just Christians, but we have to show anything else to raise the temperature and make sure people are angry and go out there protesting. Free Palestine, that's what we need. We need rage. Christians, give me a break. You know, if you're going to go out there and kill 49 Christians in Democratic Republic of Congo that were killed by machetes, not a big story, right? We shouldn't share this if we're mainstream media. Some victims are beheaded and burned, but I mean, we don't need to really talk about it a lot because it's just Christians. We need to really get into the story and then hear stories that's going on in Canada. You got Justin Trudeau, 112 churches burned in Canada, Catholic churches, and Justin Trudeau, former prime minister, gets up there and says, well, I understand their rage. I mean, you have to watch this to believe what the former leader of Canada had to say about all the church burnings that was going on in Canada. Here's Justin Trudeau for you.
Acts of vandalism and arson are being seen across the country, including against Catholic churches. One of my reflections is I understand the anger that's out there against institutions like the Catholic Church. It is real and it is fully understandable.
And by the way, I got a list of other places to read. The only reason I'm showing you Justin Trudeau is because it's not just happening in Africa or Syria and all the, it's happening in the West as well. We can tell you some of the stuff that's going on in Arizona that happened recently. This is taking place, and so a lot of Christians are saying, hey, what do we do about this? Do we just sit around and not do anything? What can we do about this? Some are saying, hey, well, that's why we need a crusade. There's a spiritual warfare going on. That's what we need right now. We need to get louder. Some are saying mainstream media should talk about it. Well, if they're not, we should talk about it. We will. Some are saying, well, maybe Christians are not understanding the whole concept of tolerance. We should be tolerant. We should be tolerant. Well, if there's an example of a guy that wasn't tolerant, it was Jesus. This concept of being tolerant towards who? Towards everybody, allowing all this stuff to happen? I used to pray for 4 things for many years. 20 years I was praying for courage, wisdom, tolerance, understanding. I told my kids, we're not praying for tolerance anymore. If someone's pushing the envelope, make some noise, do something about it, right? We're seeing all this stuff that's happening over here. God forbid if something happens to, you know, Muslim or a different denomination or Jews, everybody wants to talk about it. Oh my God, you won't believe what happened. How about Christians? Do they have a valid argument here that people are making? I think they do. I think they do. But there's maybe not a business model in trying to help Christians out. Maybe there isn't. Maybe Christians who are sitting around right now, and we're seeing everybody wearing a Ukraine pin, which, by the way, to people that believe in that, I support the fact that you do. How many of you guys are wearing a Nigeria pin right now with the Christians over there that are going through what's going on to them? Who's wearing that? When's the last time you wore that? Are you really sporting it? Maybe you're a Christian yourself. Are you? I don't know. All I'm saying is, it's unfortunate that mainstream media that's not talking.
Now, our brother Value Point, nobody's wearing the pin, but it will also surprise you, sir, that they have a president in Nigeria. He is debunking you. They're not wearing it. They don't care. So this man is talking about the international community. How many of you are wearing badges in solidarity for Christians that are being massacred in Nigeria? The way you are wearing badges for Ukraine, you know, for Gaza, for Palestine. Now we need to tell him that you don't need to go too far to look for people abroad that will wear the badges. In Nigeria, their presidency, they're not wearing it. And in fact, it will shock you. I think people should learn. I'm going to look for your handle on YouTube, on X, so that I will tag you the video of the Sultan of Sokoto. You know, this man is from Iran, I know he understands very well the meaning of jihad, but we need to tag him the video where the Sultan of Sokoto is giving a modern definition. Or no, should I say a modern definition? No, he's giving a Nigerian definition of what jihad is, or the meaning of jihad. This one is Nigeria Fulani definition of jihad. You know, jihad has its own definition worldwide, but the Fulani Sultan of Sokoto definition of jihad is completely different. They say jihad is to strive. To strive. So they are striving to become good Muslims. That's jihad. Strive. We need to tag value point. We need to tag you that video so that you will understand the problem that the people in that location are going through. It is presidency. It came from the presidency. The highest authority in the land is actually encouraging the massacre. They are keeping quiet. Sir, do you know that some pastors are not saying anything about it? Yes! They are rather protecting the presidency that are encouraging the massacre. Pastors like E.A. Adeboye, pastors like David Oyedepo, they are keeping quiet. W.F. Kumuyi is also keeping quiet. They are not saying anything. They are hosting crusades. They are praying for Nigeria presidency. They're praying for them. They are not doing anything. They are not saying anything. In fact, when it comes to what the government is doing, they support them to actually eradicate the Biafran people that are actually the main Christians in that location. They're going against Biafrans. So that's what you need to know. And I have to continue to play because this video is a very short one. There's more 6 minutes to go. Let's listen to him.
Talking about these types of stories, we definitely will. When you're sitting out looking at the countries with the most Christians in it, at the top is US, then you have Brazil, then Mexico, then Nigeria is at the 4th place with most Christians. You think some people like them being there? Maybe not. We're seeing what's going on with UK. We're seeing what's going on with immigration. We're seeing what's going on with, yeah, you should just let anybody into your country. Who cares if you lose your national value? Who cares if people are in your country who hate you? It's okay. That's part of freedom of speech. Really? Yeah, it's okay. You know, today I was looking at 2 things. You know what countries' Bibles are illegal to buy and sell? Go try buying a Bible in Iran. See what happens to you. By the way, go try buying a Bible in Iran and Farsi. You won't find it. Only the people that are Assyrians and Armenians can have Bibles in Iran, but you can't put it in Farsi and distribute it. That's illegal. Go to Saudi Arabia and see if you can sell a Bible in Saudi Arabia in Arabic, because that's a form of, you know, conversion. You're trying to get people converted into Christianity. In America, we're like, it's okay. Sell it on Amazon, Quran, whatever you want to sell. Go sell it. Freedom of religion, freedom of speech. Maybe there's a place for it, but at the same time, those other countries don't want Christians to be growing. And we're like, yeah, but it's their country. They get to create their laws. But in America, it's like, no, we're okay with everything that happens here. Maybe, maybe not. But I believe there needs to be a more of a discussion here with this, and more of a topic and more of a debate. And we're not having enough of it right now. There are so many other debates that have 99% of Twitter, X, YouTube, everywhere. How many debates about this topic? Maybe not enough.
This is how a procrastinator's brain works differently compared to CEOs.
Maybe we need to get a little bit louder. And maybe if you're watching this right now saying, honestly, I didn't know about that with Saudi Arabia. I didn't know that about Iran. Go ChatGPT it. Go look it up for yourself. Do you think they should be selling Bibles? Why don't they? Why are we allowing everybody? Are we a little bit too tolerant in America? I don't know. It's a good question to ask, and you can answer it for yourself. I don't know where you're going with this. Are you insinuating the fact that we shouldn't be able to do this? More and more mayors with other denominations who hate America are creating policies, and we have certain cities in America that the police department has the language written in Arabic. This is America. What are you talking about?
Our brother is talking more of America now. Where are we? Our brother is talking more of America now. Let's go to some other videos that I have got here of what is actually happening in the zoo. Now, there is this other video that my brother Charles Okocha shared, and let's look at it. Breaking news: Boko Haram chants victory belongs to Allah as they are destroying Christians. Let's go. Okay, this one is the one we watched yesterday. Okay, no, there's a newer video from today. Let me see. Hold on, guys. Yeah, this one is from Enugu. Yeah, the one our brother from Enugu. This one is happening live from Enugu. Hey, we told you that when these people want to come in, they come in through their stooges. This one is from Enugu. The program our brother aired today. Let's share it today. Yes. Let's share it today. I think this one was this evening. Okay. Let's go. Please, let's share this. This is happening in our neighborhoods, in Enugu. Let's go.
Of Sunday. This is evening of Sunday, the 5th day of October 2025. You must have seen this news on Sahara Reporter's website or on Twitter or Facebook, and I have confirmed it to be true, that actually the bandits invaded Oloni community in Nago local government area of Enugu State. It has come under attack. But they said it was not in the residential area, that people who went to farm, so many of them were killed, and they said some of them were killed, so many of them were macheted. You know, they caught so many of them with machete and they sustained injuries. And we expected that this thing is going to happen. In fact, they struck late, and I told them this evening when I spoke with them that they are coming to the cities. They are your community where you live in the residential area. They will be coming over there. Why? This is not a rocket science. You know, Enugu State is bordered with Kogi State. Enugu State is bordered with so many places that terrorists have been terrorizing. And in Enugu State, issues of local government, Hamufu, all those areas, it is even more than 10 years. So even the governor that was before Peter Mbak came could not solve the problem. So pay attention. Every politician in Nigeria are the same. There is no holy politician in Nigeria, from the north to the south, east to west. There is no tribe or religion that have more better politicians in all day. All these politicians you are seeing, they are after their position. Well, I think I can't generalize 100 over 100, but only few. You know, when something past 80%, you can generalize, you can say all of them, because majority of them are the same. Even in the southeast, southwest, north, south, all your politicians are the same. So when it comes to insecurity, the way they keep quiet, it seems that these people don't value life. These people know what is going on, or these people are sponsoring the killings. So all this area I just mentioned, these issues they have for right from time it has been on that stage, so it's no longer a new thing. Now, the issue of this Oloni community that were, attacked in the farm, there is no doubt, mark this thing I'm going to say, just come few days, 1, 2, 3, 4, their communities will be raised down. This is the modus operandi of all these terrorists. So we are able to predict what will happen next from today, because it did not start today. So it has been long, it started. Every now and then you see people, you see all these terrorists carrying out attack. There is a way they operate, apart from the Kwara state, where they withdraw, helicopter will drop them and they'll do what they want to do. Most of the places, what they normally do is that if they come in your farm, they will stop you from going to farm. Then if your people can resist it, if you have vigilantes who are strong and fortified, they can go to the farm, start chasing them out. If not, after they must have, seized your farms, the next thing is your residential area. This is the way they operate. So it's not a new thing. Like I do say, if you want to gather intelligence in Nigeria about insecurity, you will do it perfectly well. Why? The terrorists operate in a safe haven. They don't employ intelligence in their movement. You can just be sitting down like this. You will see 100 motorcycle with AK-47. They'll pass. If police even see them, police will run. So these people are operating in a safe haven. Now, let us read this report from Sahara Reporters. As you can see, the title of the article is Suspected Fulani Herdsmen Invade Enugu Community, Kill Farmer, Machete Others. Now, this is the details of the article. The Ononli community in Ago local government area of Enugu State has come under a violent attack by suspected Fulani herdsmen. According to eyewitness report, the attackers stormed local farmlands earlier on Friday, leaving several residents macheted, while many others who fled for safety remain unaccounted for. The attack poses a serious threat to lives, livelihood, and the very survival of the community, which is farming. Community leaders and concerned citizens are urgently calling on the Enugu State government, security agencies, and other tiers of government to intervene without delay to halt the violence and safeguard lives and property of the people. Out of the article. Now, in Ebonyi State, there was something that happened last 2 months. Pay attention. The governor of Ebonyi State, Mr. Francis Nwifuru, was able to give 1 million naira to each family who are the victims of this bandits attack in Ebonyi State. He gave them 1 million. Go and fact check what I'm saying. The governor gave them 1 million. And I was against the move by the governor. I said, these people don't need the money. Okay, I won't say they don't need the money, right? But they need security. Because if they had security, you will not be paying that money. And that money can't guarantee their security. Is it not who is alive that can use money? What about giving them 1 million? Then the following day, the said bandits will come and kidnap them. And after kidnapping them, what is going to happen? They will use the money to pay for ransom. So give.
That is why you see that they don't have brain. Not that they don't have brain, they know what they are doing. You see, if not that Charles is actually exposing this thing now, some people will be all over the social media and saying that the governor is doing well, the governor is doing well. People were kidnapped. People were, their communities were raised, born in a Ebonyi State, we saw it. And what the governor is doing is going there to settle them with money. That to give the victims money, and that was it. No plan to secure them, no strong presence of vigilantes to protect the area. No way. You are giving them money. Now, what you just did was to tell the terrorists that, look, come back there, or I've given them money, go and collect the money again, or there's enough money to pay for ransom. That's what you have done. So how can you, it is not bad to give money, but before you give money, there is a priority. And the worst thing is that these governors know that there is a solution already. And that solution is Biafra Liberation Army. They deliberately instigate some of the communities to reject the presence of BLA. Like the Hamufu people, when they rejected BLA, and BLA was no longer around, that they will not mind their business, the terrorists came and dealt with them ruthlessly. That was when they were now crying and calling for the help. Before BLA came again to protect and do something, and yet they also jeopardized, they sabotaged it again. You understand what I mean? So these communities that are collecting money, can't you tell this governor, look, if we have protection, we want to go to our farm. Because if you have opportunity of going to a farm and you have maybe 2 acres of land to farm, 1 million will not be your problem. Already the money you will even realize from that farm is multiple more than whatever they will dash you. But look, instead of thinking like a human being, they're thinking like a APC. It's only APC that can think that way. Just share the money. Share the money. Let's listen to Charles as he'll continue. Can you imagine that? He shared money and then the danger is not averted.
That money can't guarantee their security. Is it not who is alive that can use money? What about giving them 1 million? Then the following day, the said bandits will come and kidnap them. And after kidnapping them, what is going to happen? They will use the money to pay for ransom. So giving the money is not necessary, and I don't think it is the right thing that the governor did. So let's continue. Now the article continues, says, they also appeal to well-meaning Nigerian humanitarian organizations and stakeholders to come to the aid of Ononli community before the situation escalates further. Pay attention again. In the course of my report about insecurity in Nigeria, I discovered that it's more or less a waste of time calling the government and security agencies to come and save you, or wherever there is attack, because number one, the security operatives ought to have the intelligence about every attack. Believe me, these people knows what is going on. By the way, CDS has honorated them by saying that bad roads in Nigeria is preventing a swift response to rural areas and local communities. Bad roads. But what kind of roads would these terrorists use? Is it not the same road? Then the soldiers who employ use a motorcycle like what they did in Burkina Faso. Burkina Faso told some soldiers who are in the area where it is difficult for soldiers to penetrate. Ibrahim Traore told them, you've got to drop your helos. Okay, we will support you with air, with attack helicopter. You have to. He bought machine for them. He bought motorcycle for them. Soldiers were riding motorcycle. See, terrorists cannot be riding motorcycle. You are carrying your helos up and down. Terrorists with motorcycle, they will run enter the bush, they will ambush you, do everything. We are not ready yet.
Perché scegliere il purificatore di acqua Better Life? Beh, uno, perché il purificatore è gratis. Due, paghi solo.
The article continues. A family member of the deceased, Samson Okoli, confirmed the killing, saying it is true, Fulani herdsmen killed our brother. Now, as you can see, okay, I wanted to show you a picture and a video, but the graphic, you know, all this Facebook, YouTube, they don't like graphic content like that, with blood, with bandage, and all those things, and people lying that. If not, I will have shown you now. However, I can, you know, share it on WhatsApp so that people who want to see it will see it. Now, the article continues. What happened? This is eyewitness testimony. So what happened is that the guy who was about 30 years old went to the farm along Enugu-Port Harcourt Highway. It is on the right. If you are going to the Port Harcourt, the place is near the boundary between Enugu and Abia State, he said. He told our reporters that Obeki was attacked while inspecting his farm after visiting his sand mining site. According to him, they stabbed him in the chest and he died at the University of Enugu Teaching Hospital yesterday, Saturday around 2 a.m. 2 a.m. that is in the midnight. Just imagine. Okode further explained that the area had been unsafe for months as Fulani herdsmen had forced many villagers to abandon their farmlands. He said residents of nearby Obovia village in Oguleshi Ago Autonomous Community had been completely displaced. Now, you see, I'm afraid for Enugu people, and this is my reason of, you know, being afraid for them. There was a local government chairman, of, is it the local government chairman that is it the Hamufu? But that was, go and Google it. The local government chairman was summoned to Abuja by the Inspector General of Police. What is his crime? He gathered vigilante and entered bush to go and chase criminals. And he was invited to Abuja. Recently, that was yesterday, there is a community mobilized against insecurity.
Wait. Are you hearing that? A local government chairman was invited to Abuja because he wanted to fight against criminals in the bush, which is all these terrorists in the bush. They invited him to Abuja to caution him. Hey! Oh my God. Are you listening? Please repeat that again, please. Master Charles, repeat again.
Is it the Hamufu? But that was, go and Google it. You see, I'm afraid for Enugu people, and this is my reason of, being afraid for them. There was a local government chairman, the local government chairman of, is it the local government chairman that is it the Hamufu? But that was, go and Google it. The local government chairman was summoned to Abuja by the Inspector General of Police. What is his crime? He gathered vigilante and entered bush to go and chase criminals. And he was invited to Abuja. Recently, that was yesterday, there is a community mobilized against insecurity, harassing government issues. He's an activist, He was invited to Abuja as well, and he's on his way to Abuja as I speak to you. What is his crime? He's exposing criminality. You see, if you're against...
So they're also targeting Harrison. Oh my God. I tell you, very dark man should be very, very careful. Now, I believe that they should already have known now that there's no way you will be able to fight Nigeria by exposing them, right there in Nigeria. We are only free to talk about these things like this because we are in diaspora. And the only way we can fight against them is by supporting the angels. That's the only way. Because that's why angels are not, going forward, angels are not expected to come on social media and be showing their face and talking. No. Let's action be going on. Action need to be going on. These are not the days of expose, especially those of you in the homeland. These are not the days of expose. Leave expose for Vam. Any update, throw it to Vam table. I will dismantle it right here on air. Be busy in the hood, in the forest of Biafra, protecting our land. Look at the people that speak. Harrison is somebody that was exposing the criminality of Udogachi, of Soludo. I am sure it must be Soludo that have tipped off on the terrorist government to invite Harrison Gwamnushu. Harrison Gwamnushu always exposed their criminality, especially criminality of police, how they extort. And the last of the expose he kept doing was what the Udogachi people do in their so-called barracks. How they kidnap people, how they lock people up with no evidence whatsoever and leave them there. They accuse them of being Biafra, ipob, and then they just pick them up and lock them. in Anambra State. Harrison Gwamnishu. How many of you know Harrison Gwamnishu? You can say that on the comment section. Mazi Charles is not telling us that Harrison is right now on his way to Abuja. The next thing that will happen now is that they will lock him up or they will put pressure on him. He will stop talking. He will stop talking. That's what they do. The only way you can be bold to speak against these people is in diaspora. Otherwise, when they see that you are speaking, they'll go after you. They'll go for you. You saw it now. You saw the Sultan of Sokoto, a man who came on air and said that the next terrorist organization that the government should go after is social media. Somebody who is telling you that Boko Haram is fighting for their own. They have their rights to fight for their own. The Sultan of Sokoto. I'll look for that video so that tonight some people can throw light into that video and do some analysis if anybody wants to talk about it. Although I have done enough analysis on that. Yeah? So Harrison also, oh my God, now it is finished. It's over. Now please repeat that again. What is happening? What happened to Harrison? Please repeat again.
General of police, what is his crime? He got a vigilante and entered bush to go and chase criminals. And he was invited to Abuja. Recently, that was yesterday, there is a community mobilized against insecurity. Harrison Gwamnishu, he's an activist, you know. He was invited to Abuja as well, and he's on his way to Abuja as I speak to you.
Okay.
What is his crime? He's exposing criminality. You see, if you're against crime in this country, if you are fighting insecurity, be careful. They will come after you. Why? Because I believe that the government is colluding, in the voice of T.Y. Danjuma, they are colluding with armed bandits to carry out ethnic cleansing against the people. So, this is not a new thing. It has been long. People knows about this. But my question is, the Southeastern governors, they are politicians. They are reluctant to insecurity. Maybe because they have boys they are paying to carry out attacks, I don't know. Or maybe, I don't just know how to explain this mood. But their silence in the face of insecurity is alarming. I mean, politicians in the Southeast. I don't think their hands are pure. I don't think they are pure about insecurity in the Southeast. They are not. So, the people of Ononi community, the battle is before you and the invaders. If you hope only on the security operatives, the voice of T.Y. Danjuma, you will all die one after the other. Build capacity. If it takes you, if it warrants you to go and fortify yourself, go and fortify yourself. Do what you want to do. I hate blood. I hate people dying. I hate to see or to hear that people are dying. So no one should take people's life without having the repercussion to it. That is my opinion. The rest thing is left for you people.
Ndewo, thank you so much, Mazi Charles. Ndewo, thank you for all you do for the freedom of your own people. Now I'm going to go on Twitter. Yeah, there is a post from Sahara Reporters today, a fresh one today, from Sahara Reporters. This one is exclusive from Sahara Reporters. Let's see what the bandits are doing. Nigeria, the Anyash can never be covered again. No. It can never be covered again. The whole world must see the zoo for what they really are. Let me enlarge it. We'll not be able to read the post. We'll just talk about it, Now, exclusive from Sahara Reporters. Bandits overrun, seize machine guns. Are you able to see it? Bandits seize machine guns. Then 30,000 rounds of ammunition from Nigeria Army, not from civilians. So, God, I don't know. How is this thing coming out on the screen? Let me bring it big. Now you will see it. Please, somebody should share this video, please. If you're not following me on X, please try and follow because we are retweeting these things on X as they are coming. Bandits, when they say bandits here, they're talking about terrorists, and you all know that. They overrun. Then it was not enough that they overran. Then they seized 6 machine guns and 30,000 rounds of ammunition from Nigeria Army in Kwara State. From Nigeria Army in Kwara State, as Air Force declines support. Are you following? So Air Force were called in to support the foot soldiers The Air Force declined. They were calling Air Force on the phone. They canceled the call. Air Force cancel call. You see all these machine guns you are seeing now? It's now in the hand of bandit. You can see it is a bandit that is on top of the machine gun. Look at that. The person on top of this machine gun is a terrorist who has already changed his clothes and is wearing now army uniform in Kwara State. Exclusive. Bandits seize 6 machine guns, 30,000 rounds of ammunition from Nigeria Army base as Air Force declined support. So you know that to be able to overpower these bandits, they need to fight them from the air. Now, call was made across to the Air Force that should either use drone or use whatever from the air to see these bandits on the ground. They canceled the call. Nigeria, we hate thee. Correct, sir. That's your country. What Nigeria? That is your country. That's your country. And then let me see whether we have okay. This is the video for yesterday, which we really need to keep this video going viral at all costs. At all costs. So we need to tag everyone as possible to this video that the Sultan of Sokoto came to Arise News and on a book launch and said, those of you that did not watch it yesterday, you're going to see it now. And then my link is already there. And then let's see if there's anything you have to say about it, because I already exhausted it yesterday. Believe me, it's just that we need to continue to share it so that it goes viral. Listen to the Sultan of Sokoto.
I'm not going to say anything about insecurity or the way to end insecurity or whatever it is. No. I want to adopt all what's been said from the beginning of this program, because these are the ways and means of resolving such issues. But what President Jonathan said, I was expecting him to make a very strong comment about how he really dealt with the issue of Boko Haram, which he used both the military and myself and other stakeholders. But maybe he decided not to, because a book is coming after that from him on how I dealt with Boko Haram issue. And let me also correct you, like I am happy to hear that the Boko Haram is not really Boko Haram. That's not their name. I'm glad to hear that from somebody who is not me. If I were the one who is saying though, somebody will say yes, because I know them. If I were the one who is saying though, somebody will say yes, because I know them. If I were the one who is saying though, somebody will say yes, because I know them. If I were the one who is saying though, somebody will say yes, because I know them.
Somebody came on that program and said that Boko Haram, that their real name is not Boko Haram. And the Sultan of Sokoto is happy that one of his co-Islamist fundamentalists or Islamic fanaticals came on the podium and was defending Boko Haram. He came up and said, thank God somebody came to talk, that if it were him, you would have said it is because I know them. I repeated it several times yesterday. Let's allow to say.
The one who is saying though, somebody will say yes, because I know them. If I were the one who is saying though, somebody will say yes, because I know them. And that's not their name, because I know that they never claimed Boko is haram. If you have listened to,
I know that they never claimed that Boko is haram. That means he's telling you that when we tell you that these people are the founders of Boko Haram, somebody will come up from somewhere and maybe accuse us that we don't know what we are saying. You are seeing it here, live and direct. He admitted that he knows them, and is telling you that what you think they are preaching is not actually what they are preaching. This is what they are preaching, that they never said Boko is haram. Hey, Nigeria, we hate you. Okay.
Claimed Boko is haram. If you have listened to some of their audio,
we don't have, you are the one that know the audio now. You see, you hear what this man is saying? So he's encouraging you, a Nigerian. What is indirectly saying is go and listen to their audio. If you have listened to some of their audio, hey, it's just like me coming to tell you, if you have listened to nnamdi kanu message, go and listen to his message. His message is message of deliverance, message of salvation. Have you listened to Simon Ekpa message? Go and listen to it. The same way Sultan of Sokoto is telling Nigerians, if you have listened to some of their audios, so he is now recommending their audio for you to go and listen. Hey, Aro, if you have listened to some of their audios, so he's recommending their audios for you to go and listen. So yeah, go and listen to it.
They never claimed Boko is haram. If you have listened to some of their audio, which I had privilege of listening to.
So he's telling you it is something good. It's something quite interesting. I have the privilege of listening to it. So you can as well go and listen. Patronize them. That's what he's telling you indirectly. Yes, patronize them. Give them patronage. Listen to it because I myself have listened to it. There's no harm. There's no harm in listening to it. Go and listen to their audio. Their message is not as harmful. Oh. Don't think that what Vam is saying or what Simon Ekpa is saying or what nnamdi kanu have said is something you will use to judge them. No, don't judge Boko Haram like that. They are not as bad as you. Oh! Hey! No, honestly, I am actually bringing the truth out. I'm not exaggerating. I'm actually making you to understand the content of what the Sultan of Sokoto is saying on a podium in a season where Nigerians are suffering, are being unalived by these banditry Boko Haram terrorists. Now, as we still talk, is it not today that that Sarah Reporters is reporting that they overrun and overpower Nigerian army, took over their machine guns and 30,000 rounds. They took over their machine guns and 30,000 rounds today. But this happened yesterday where this man here is telling you that the people that just overrun and overpowered Nigerian army, chased them, took away their weapons, they don't have so much harm. So the picture you are painting of them is not really what they are. In fact, you are calling them Boko Haram, but that is not their name. If you listen to their audio, they don't mean it. They don't mean it. You know, they don't say that Boko is haram. Oh. It is you that say their Boko is haram. Their Boko is not haram. Okay, if their Boko is not haram, ask this man, what is their Boko? Since their Boko is not haram. Can you explain to us, since you want to do damage control for Boko Haram, that their Boko is not haram? Tell us what their Boko is, if it is not haram. Can you believe this? The other president, the shameless Escobar, was somewhere in Imo State telling you, they say that there is Christian genocide. It's a lie from the pit of hell. Hey! And people in the international community are showing you evidence of Christian massacre. And your president is telling you it's a lie from the pit of hell. He's saying it on the microphone, and some people that have conscience are showing you videos of what he's denying. And while he was doing that, did you guys watch what happened in I think is it Ales Oti that was inviting Tinubu, and Tinubu did not go. Yes, Ales Oti that invited Tinubu. Tinubu did not go. Tinubu sent Dave Umahi. Dave Umahi was in Abia State, whatever. And there we had, what's his name? Abaribe. Abaribe was the one that stood as if it was a joke. He stood up and said, he was speaking Igbo. Buhari, Tinubu, imegora ihe niile ị ga-eme na inyego anyị ntanye anyị imo. Ponyezi anyị maazị Nnamdi Kanu. Ijugodi Abaribe today. Ele ihe Tinubu nyegoro gị. What has Tinubu given to you? That he gave you nta, gave you imo. On the same podium where you are saying he gave you nta, gave you imo, the useless man That say he's the number 6 man in the nation, or number 8 man, or number 9. What's his name? The House of Rep man stood up there and was begging Tinubu, please help us to protect our businesses of those in Igbo land. And you know, the one that broke my heart was immediately, what's his name? Enyina Baribe finished talking about Nnamdi Kanu and sat down. The same man that just mentioned Nnamdi Kanu, he sat down and he was laughing with those other idiots. They were laughing. It was a joke. They are now making caricature of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. No wonder Mazi Nnamdi Kanu never took him serious and told us that it was not nobody too shorty for him. What they did was for their personal interest. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have no respect of those idiots. You see them mentioning Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, or is it Mazi Nnamdi, as if, you know, just to say it. And when he said it, some stupid people will share it and say, you see, Baribe is the most powerful person, very bold and fearless. He is talking about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Shut your mouth up. He's not talking about anything. He's an idiot. He's talking about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. After mentioning Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, he sat down there and they were all laughing. They were all making a joke. I don't know if anybody have that video. You can send it to my number. But I saw that video. I watched it. I was so annoyed. I was so angry. I think I shared it on Twitter and insulted them with it. Maybe I'll look for it. I might see it. And I'll see it after I play this thing so that we'll look at it. Let us address this one first that is talking about Boko and Haram. Let's see. So this is the country. These are the people. These are the people that all these our Eastern governors are actually making obeisance to, bowing to, and because of what they represent, they have refused to stand up for their brother. That actually means well for them, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Look at a man here vindicating Boko Haram, speaking good about Boko Haram, telling you that what you know about Boko Haram is not true. You know. Now listen, let us continue. I took it back a little bit. Let's.
If you are haram, you know that they never claimed Boko is haram.
Okay.
If you have listened to some of their audio, which I had privilege of listening to.
So it is actually for him. It is a privilege listening to the audios of Boko Haram, and it's now telling you, you know, when he say which I had privilege to listen to. So he's sounding like, you know, the audios of Boko Haram is something beautiful. I have the privilege of listening to it. Their message is not harmful. That message, they never said that Boko is haram. I had the privilege. It was a privilege. It's just like you say, man, it was my privilege actually listening to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu message. It was my privilege listening to the message of Donald J. Trump. Actually, that message was very powerful. It was my privilege. Something beautiful, you know. These are people that will preach something beautiful to you, something you will love. It's just like the message of Donald J. Trump at the UN that he used to destroy all the wickedness in this world. He shined the light of, you know, the gospel of Christ, or the gospel of life, or the gospel of purity and justification and righteousness. He spread it on that UN pulpit and told them their sin on their face. You know, when you listen to such a gospel from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Donald Trump, or people that have truth in their mouth, you will consider it a privilege. But that is not the case with these monsters. This man is telling you that the writing or the audio of Boko Haram is a privilege. Can you imagine? How did we ever belong with these people in one place? Can you believe that? Now let's go. He said it was a privilege.
Audio, which I had privilege of listening to.
Hey!
They said they didn't say Boko is haram.
Hey!
Because so many of them are also going to school.
So many of them are also going to school. So you see, he's venerating them. He's telling you how beautiful they are, how fantastic they are. They even went to school. They are good people. They went to school. You know, you are the one that is calling them Boko Haram. They're not like that. So many of them went to school. They're educated people. They went to school. So I hope you know who we're talking about here. We are talking about the second or the third most dreaded terrorist group in the world. Hello? The people this man is actually venerating and actually giving you, you know, a picture of a very wonderful set. They are the third most terrible terrorist group in this world. They are called Boko Haram. They bomb schools, they bomb churches, they bomb trains, they bomb everything. They go to communities and they burn them. They are the people. This man is not talking about some ordinary kind of people. People that are armed to their teeth to destroy. They are after civilization. They are against civilization and they destroy it. They are the people this man is referring to. No other person but Boko Haram. The same Boko Haram you and I know that they are terrible. They are the people this man is talking about like this, as if he's talking about some Boy Scout somewhere. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Listen to him. They even went to school.
I had privilege of listening to.
Yeah.
They said they didn't say Boko is haram because so many of them have also gone to school.
Okay.
And they said you cannot open somebody's brain and remove the education in his head. So he had already acquired that knowledge, that education. He's an engineer, he's a doctor, he's whatever it is. What they are saying is that those who have gone to school and are educated are leading bad governments.
How? So some of you don't have time to listen to Boko Haram. You don't know their message or the content of their message. The Sultan of Sokoto is telling you, because me, honestly, I never knew the content of their message. Now, if there's anything called the gospel of Boko Haram, the Sultan of Sokoto is now preaching it. Because you never knew before. Me and you, we never knew before that they had their own gospel or they had their own message. We thought that all they come is just destroy and they bomb and they go. They actually have their book, they have their audio messages, they have their message, and the Sultan of Sokoto is preaching it. Because you have not sat down to listen to them, because you know they will be speaking that their language. Nigeria. Now, this man is speaking it in English, translating it for you. It shocked you, Abi? That is Nigeria. And this man, they call him the fathers of Nigeria, the elders of Nigeria. The Sultan of Sokoto, if there are, what do you call them? The king makers or the kings, traditional kings in Nigeria, this man is considered to be their head. Monarch. This man, he's the one that is preaching Boko Haram to you. See, they're not that bad. They went to school. They're educated people. What they're saying is that you went to school, you have doctors, many doctors, and they are using it in the government. So that's why they're against it.
What they are saying is that those who have gone to school and are educated are leading bad governments.
Okay.
What they're after is the issue of bad governance because they want to be free. They want to.
Hello? Did you hear that? Did you hear what he just said? That what Boko Haram is after is bad governments. What else do you want to hear? What else do you want to hear? The Sultan of Sokoto is telling you that Boko Haram, they are not bad people. They are only against bad. If Boko Haram is against bad government, that means they are not bad. It is the government that is bad. So they are against the bad government. So don't fight them. Leave them alone. They are against the bad government. Hey! Oh, Chineke Nonyebere, my God. So when we tell you that Nigeria is finished, this is not from the old, though. It's not from old. This is now. This is now, current now, recent, pure. Now, it's happened yesterday or day before yesterday. New one. I want him to repeat that again. They are against bad government. Boko Haram
are leading bad governments. What they're after is the issue of bad governance because they want to be free. They want to do whatever they feel they should do.
They want to be free. They want to do whatever they feel they should do. They want to be free. They are after bad government. Oh my God. Are you guys seeing it? Okay.
And I want to
But no wonder. I don't know if I have saved this video. If I have not saved it, I need to bring it up and save it. I need to save it now. 1 minute, guys. I need to bring that video and this Boko Haram people. Where's that video? 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 Okay, here it is. I need to save it very quickly. If I have not saved it before, then it's a mistake. Okay, I may have saved it before, but I really need to have this video because every time I will always need to play it. Let's go. In a minute. No wonder we had this video, we never knew that. Listen to this now.
An ex-Boko Haram stands having laid his arms. An ex-Boko Haram stands having laid his arms and comes back, turns his way away from his negativity. He stands to be a president of this country. He stands to aspire to any position in this country. An ex-Boko Haram stands having laid his arms and comes back, turns his way away from his negativity. He stands to be a president of this country. He stands to aspire to any position in this country. Why is he wasting his time?
Now, this is a video that is more than 6 years old. In fact, I have had this video on my phone for almost more than 2 years. And from this video, you can see it is written 4 years ago. You know, it is not recent. I've had this video for more than 2 years. So you can add, if you add 2 years to this video, you see that this thing is more than 6 years now that this video was made. So this is what they believe. So this is an army general telling you that an ex-Boko Haram is calling it X. So Boko Haram can actually be an X. Somebody can actually be a former Boko Haram. Jesus Christ of Nazareth. Somebody can actually be a former Boko Haram. It's just like saying somebody is a former terrorist. And then somebody will just take a microphone and come and say, I was a former terrorist. And they'll be saying it. And they'll be telling you, I'm not the president of Nigeria. I used to be a former terrorist. I have done this. I'm part of those that destroyed that and destroyed there and destroyed the people in Benue, destroyed them in Plateau State. But now I am the president. Mommy, you are asking a very fantastic question. Why Nigeria love terrorists? Only them, Sabi. Why do they love terrorists like this? So don't be surprised when the Sultan of Sokoto is sounding the way he's sounding. This is actually what they believe in. You can see Army General saying that an ex-Boko Haram can be president. Please say it one more time. Let's go back to the Sultan of Sokoto.
An ex-Boko Haram stands having laid his arms and comes back, turns his way away from his negativity. He stands to be a president of this country. He stands to aspire to any position in this country. Why is he wasting his time? Opportunities are out there for them.
Why is he wasting his time? Opportunities are out there for him. Then you now see the man sitting down there is Shetima, the current vice president. He's sitting down and having a meal with Boko Haram. This one's not that he's having a meal with. If you ask him that, he will say that they are ex-Boko Harams. Do you understand? Anyway, that is it. Let's continue to listen to Sultan. Also, remember, I have the link here. Anybody can come up. Otherwise, I just finish playing it and I will close. Okay, let me just allow you to play.
What they're after is the issue of bad governance, because they want to be free. They want to do whatever they feel they should do. And I want to correct, and I'm glad this is carried on TV live.
Okay, you see, he has finished talking about Boko Haram. So if there's anybody that can pinpoint anywhere this man is against anything Boko Haram is doing in this speech, show me. There's no condemnation. There's no disagreement with Boko Haram. He said they are carrying out what they think they should be doing. And now he goes into the next topic where he wants to validate and tell you that jihad is what he will now tell you. Now listen.
And I want to correct, and I'm glad this is carried on TV live. I want to correct this wrong notion that people, non-Muslims, hold about jihad. Jihad is not to kill a non-Muslim by a Muslim. Jihad means to strive. And in whatever you do in life, you strive to be the best you can be. You strive to be a good Muslim. You strive to be a good Christian. You strive to be a good farmer or a good engineer. So jihad is not to kill a non-Muslim. That's a wrong notion people have been airing out for decades. And I wrote a foreword on a book.
Are you hearing the latest? Sorry, it will play, but I didn't pause it. It was the way it is recorded. The latest
across the world
of jihad,
published by the King of Jordan. And I wrote that forward, and I believe that book will be brought back again. It was about 13, 14 years ago. And it talked about the uses and abuses of jihad. Because at the back of the book, I remember very well, because they said one of the most fearsome word a non-Muslim would hear is the word jihad. And it's true, because people have already given it a very negative connotation, but it is not. And so let's live here with that notion that, look, jihad is to strive, it's not to kill a non-Muslim. Because as we know as Muslims, it's in the Holy Quran, you cannot take somebody's life without due process. You cannot kill somebody. Because they said to kill a life, take a life or kill somebody, it's like taking the whole of humanity. That's without being following due process. But these are things that scholars will talk to you about. So let's live here with this notion that jihad is not to kill, because we are living peacefully with one another. I'm a Muslim and I know I'm a Muslim. If you're a Christian, you know you're a Christian. Then when we understand one another, we are better equipped to deal with one another. Because I know who you are, you know who I am. That's nothing you can do to me. That's something I can do to you. Understanding is the most important thing. We understand one another and live peacefully in this country.
You see that what they call that thing he just did is, they said they call it takia. I have Chinedu on the platform. I have said a lot about this video yesterday. So I was thinking someone else would lay more emphasis, otherwise we'll call it a night. Chinedu Agun one name there. Chinedu. Nazi Chinedu. You're in the studio. Oh my God, we lost him. Anyway, if he comes up, fine. Otherwise, this is terrible. Let me see. I'm waiting for Chinedu to come. I don't know, where did I keep this? The message of those useless efulefus that call themselves. Those useless efulefus that call themselves Southeast leaders. Did I share the video? Otherwise, I'll just leave it. Oh my God. Let me show you guys something. I shared this thing on Twitter, but it's terrible. Is Chinedu back? Okay, Chinedu is back. Hello, Chinedu.
Make it to the finishing. Hello, sir, are you hearing me?
Ndewo, I can hear you.
Hello?
Ndewo, I can hear you.
Okay, sir.
Hi.
So what I'm okay. So, sir, what I'm trying to say it now, or truth will always stand the test of time. I once again, sir, I thank you so much for standing in the gap. This is glaring to all and sundry. And this broadcast you have been making, I believe when the time comes, it will stand as a beacon and as a judgment for every Biafran who listened to this great news. I have ignored it. So, what I'm trying to say this again. Anyway, good morning. It's already a new day. It's a new day here. So what I'm saying this now is for our Biafrans, a word is enough for the wise. You can see that these perpetrators, as these sponsors of these people, are coming out openly before everyone now to be defending their kind. Just like this picture is shared in the screen now, this lady now, almost all her families have been wiped out, and our paper is still showing a nonchalant, I don't care attitude. Biafrans, today's I wish to say this to all our sons that today's survivors, today's victim, you are yesterday's survivors. You
Yeah.
understand? So Biafra keep calling. One thing that surprised me,
The network is really terrible. Yeah, I want us to listen to Goodluck Jonathan. Oh, the network is bad. Your network is bad, really. His network is oh. Why is the network so bad? Why is the network so bad like that? The network is very bad. Now I'm showing you pictures. You are seeing this picture. This is real life from here. You can see this is a complete family, a family of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. A family of 9, 2020, 2005. Now 2025. Look at them. Every other person is gone, remaining only this one. Remaining only this one, which is this girl here. The one here, that's me. Look at her. Every other person is gone. These are Christians, this is a Christian family, and they are Biafrans. You can see the names: Ugo, the father, Adora, Chioma, mother, Victor. See them, Vera, Stephen. They're all gone. Only she left. Are you seeing it? Yeah. Then, as this thing is going viral in the USA, US Senator Ted Cruz writes about Nigeria officials amid alleged Boko Haram invasion. This man has been very outspoken about this issue of Nigeria. Senator Ted Cruz. See that? During the time when our PM was still here, this man was one of those that actually acknowledged what the PM is doing. And now this is Goodluck Jonathan in that same program. And we're going to like to listen to Goodluck Jonathan. But before that, look at all the people that are sharing the news and making everything go viral about the issue in Nigeria. Senator Ted Board, good to see more attention being paid to the violence against Christians in Nigeria. This is another senator. The US should designate Nigeria as a country of particular concern to address the continued unchecked act of violence and terrorism against Christians and minority in Nigeria. It's good. Bill Maher says mothers of Nigerian Christians being ignored. Where are the kids protesting? Ted Cruz spoke. Okay, this is that program I said I was going to bring to you guys. Now, I feel so ashamed seeing these people. No, I felt so ashamed seeing these people. I want to play it. I want to play it. Now, this is the one of Abaribe. The other one, he has his own video. I didn't save it. But this one is the one of Abaribe. I want you guys. Okay, Chinedu is back. Chinedu, where's Chinedu? Chinedu, I can't see you. You're not here. All right. This is Abaribe. I want you to hear Abaribe. Hear him and see how, after speaking, this Tinubu is not there. Tinubu is not there. Tinubu didn't give me feet to come to Abia State. Of course, he cannot set his feet in Abia State. Then you see they gathered there and they were talking to Dave Umahi, expecting that Dave Umahi should pass the message to Tinubu. Now hear what Abaribe was saying.
Present this constituency
Okay, Obi de Hamma, Obi de no ma. And when how about the Tinubu mere? Is there anything Tinubu did in Abia State? Alex Oti is not from Tinubu's party. So whatever going on in Abia State is not from Tinubu. In fact, you can imagine why Tinubu is not there. Because for Tinubu, Abia State shouldn't even have anything good. Because the different person in Abia State and some kind of changes comes to Abia State, Tinubu cannot identify with it. The only thing Tinubu identify with is failure, death, and destruction. That's the only thing I identify with. But anything good, Tinubu will never identify with it. That's why you can never see him in Abia State. Now watch.
Represent this constituency. And in Ozolani, Obidianemma, I nekele mmadụ niile kama anyị agaghị ahapụ nke anyị na-ahụ president n'ihi na ndị ụlọ na-ese lọbụ ahụ onye na-eji akụ isi njuju aghaghị aka azụ. Mr. President, only one thing nke afọrọ inyechala anyị ego nye anyị nta nye anyị imo.
Asina president initiala ego, nye hanta, nye himo. I don't know the ego that president gave to you. I don't know that in the Intana Morocco that president gave to Abaribe that he's praising the president. No nye ego, nye hanta, nye himo. Where is the ego? Where is Inta? Where is Morocco? I don't see. But you are praising him. Go ahead. Because you want to ask for nnamdi Kanu. That is the only thing you know that makes you valid. That the only thing this man knows how to do is to praise Mazin Nnamdi Kanu without taking necessary action towards it. Abaribe is very good at praising Mazin Nnamdi Kanu, speaking up for Mazin Nnamdi Kanu. And all this while, you see, the only time he visited, he said he claimed to visit Mazin Nnamdi Kanu, it was even not even on record. You understand? I don't know what he actually even did. This man is just, these people are just fake. Fake. Very shameless people. You know, go and tanya himo. Onye nyegi nta, onye nyegi di imo. Ele ho nyegi, ele di imo na nta onye nyegi na ala Igbo. Ige di na ekele ya na onye nyegi nta nyegi imo. You guys are just shameless.
Nyego, nyani nta, nyani imo. Wenga frono gabo. Wachirani Nnamdi Kanu, tani nsuringe. Ulo mama no.
Now, wachirani Nnamdi Kanu to every ordinary Igbo man. Hey! This man is a very powerful man. He's the only one that speaks about Mazin Nnamdi Kanu. He's the only one that will open his mouth and declare fearlessly. You guys are just mugu. Now watch him as he finish talking. Watch him as he sit down and watch. You see this man there, the one, this one, this thing should break. This guy that wear this hat here, this one, which is the House of Rep speaker. And this other one by the other side, I don't know who he is. You see how all of them will turn their face and then begin to laugh after he called for Mazin Nnamdi Kanu release. That means they are just making it a caricature already. Honestly, believe me, I don't have anything that is to appreciate all these bastards. True. Listen. What you? You see that? What I see how they were laughing. Just see how they were laughing. What? You see, it was to them, it was just all a camouflage. It's all a camouflage, it's all fake. It's all fake. Fake, very fake people. Fake, fake everywhere. Fake. Fake, nothing more but fake. Telling you, fake. And it's so disgusting. Very, very disgusting. Believe me. Believe me. Now, what was there that I wanted to show you guys? Okay, this is 11 minutes. Do I have 11 minutes to listen? Well, in this one, they said that Goodluck Jonathan said in this video that Boko Haram chose Muhammad Buhari as their negotiator when he was president. Former Goodluck Jonathan. he revealed it in this his 11-minute speech on the same program where Sultan of Sokoto was venerating and praising Boko Haram. Goodluck Jonathan actually casted his predecessor, who has gone to the grave beyond, Muhammad Buhari, and said that Buhari was the one Boko Haram picked. Boko Haram did not see another person, you know. They picked Buhari as their negotiator to show you that Buhari, when he was alive, was a strong Boko Haram supporter. You understand? So you can go and listen to it on my Twitter handle. I'm going to leave it here. Thank you, dear friends, for joining me tonight. It's been a wonderful one tonight once again. And we must continue to share all the videos that is making round on the social media to expose more of the zoo, because Nigeria can never cover their shame anymore. Their nakedness will never be covered anymore. Their shame will continue to be exposed every day more and more. Them no go free, because Nigeria, it is a trap to Christians, trap to the indigenous people. So the sins of Nigeria can no longer be covered. The whole world must continue to be aware of it. So do not join in covering the sins of Nigeria, because if you do, you will be covering the sins of the devil, and then you are making yourself enemy of God. Thank you very much for joining me tonight. Yeah, they were laughing. I thought I was the only one that saw it. Yeah, Mommy ago, but you saw it too. They were laughing. They were laughing, making jests of Mazen Nnamdi. You will see what will befall all of them. The God of Mazen Nnamdi will deal with every one of them. Every one of them. And I'm happy that America is now aware, and the American senators are sharing all these things. By the time the president that I respect so much, President Donald J. Trump, will put his mouth in this matter, Nigeria, you will have no hiding place anymore. And I believe that Trump have come to put an end to evil, which, by the grace of God, God will use him to do it because of Biafra. In the mighty name of Chukwu Kabiama. Continue to share all the messages that is going on, all the expose that Nigeria is being exposed. Share it, tag everyone, retweet it, let it continue. God will expose Nigeria to the whole world, and Biafra must be free. He say. Remember the 100 men, very, very important. 100 men, very, very important. The 100 men are doing wonders, and the wonders, they will continue. Remember, I told you guys that something new, something good is about to happen. Let it not happen, and they will now be telling you, and you will say, Vam, 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 why did you not tell me? Uzo, I don't conclude though. Now you can enter. You will say, Vam, 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 why did you not tell me about the 100 men? And you add me. By the time you will hear the good things that God is using us to do in the 100 men, you will hear the celebration. We'll be celebrating with our PM. Don't complain, no, that I did not tell you, because I'm announcing it every day. The 100 men, the group is still on. Send me your indicate your interest, and I'll add you to that group. Day one. Okay, Uzo, if you have been following, you will just give us a closing remark, because I was already closing before you came in.
Nah, I've been on the way. I've been driving, but I was listening, you know.
Yeah.
So how far? Good evening. Good evening, Biafrans.
Yeah.
Wow. The thing is interesting. It's getting interesting, because
very.
What is happening now is unbelievable.
Oh.
Ted Cruz have submitted his this thing to the House already.
Yes, so yes.
It's online. You can read what he's what he's asking for. Yeah, it's online already now.
I will go on his
yeah, go to Twitter too. You see it on Twitter. It has been posted in Twitter.
Beautiful.
Yeah, so serious sanction is coming. Serious sanction. But I want them to put Wike there, because he participated in killing Obi Igbo people.
It was a massacre in Obi Igbo.
It was a massacre, and some people are still in jail since that time. About 200 and something was discovered in up north.
Yes.
Yeah, so they're supposed to add him. The thing is that our people should raise up their voice now. start naming people, go to Twitter, tweet, get all those old videos, the massacre in Obi, forward it, this so that these people will see what is happening.
Yes.
Because all eyes are on Twitter now.
Yeah. No,
so
nobody will cover their sin anymore. Their sin is now exposed.
They are struggling. If you go there, you will see. Even there is one government official or something like that that was debunking in one this thing. He was saying that there's nothing happening in Nigeria.
Do you
That
know that
Christians are not being killed.
Garuba Show, who wrote almost I don't know how many pages after they listened to the thing that Goodluck Jonathan said in that their article.
They are debunking that one too. A lot of things to debunk. They have problem. They are struggling. A lot of things to debunk. Now they are struggling. They know that something is going to happen. They know because Trump said when he was campaigning, he said he's going to defend Christians all over the world. I think it's getting to be our turn. Nigeria is on board now.
Yes.
They will sort out Nigeria. Yes. I'm telling you.
Yes.
If actually they will get the true picture, America will put men on the ground. They will put boots on the ground in Nigeria because that is what they're supposed to do.
Yes.
Not even sanctions.
We need their boots on the ground, correct?
Boots on the ground, the whole north, middle belt, take over that area and wipe these guys out.
If they don't come, Nigerian Christians will be forgotten. Completely.
Yes, now they know. Let me tell you, Trump doesn't joke. I think the next action will be boot on the ground. You will see what will happen.
Yes.
You see this guy, Trump, before he leaves power, he's going to drop a big remark. Nobody will beat him again.
Hallelujah.
Nobody in that seat will beat him. What he will do, look at now. Peace talk between Jordan and the other people. Peace talk everywhere. Gaza, Israel and Hamas. Serious peace talk. Ukraine and Russia. Russia is getting tired already. They are dealing with Russia. Russia didn't believe what they are seeing.
One major issue in Africa is this Biafra issue. This Nigeria killing Christians is a major issue, and Donald Trump will take care of it. He will take
and I heard that he has made peace again in Congo too. He has contributed in peace mission in Congo. Now it's Nigeria now on board.
Yes.
You understand? And with the naming of sponsors in Nigeria by this
it's Ibrahim Traore and
the Sahel region.
Yes.
When they drop that hint or those names, there will be more trouble.
Yes.
There will be more trouble. I'm telling you. So another thing I want to ask Ogenkere. I want to ask Ogenkere and those people he has been taking pictures. We have not had any of them say anything.
Yes.
Are you sure that those things were pictures or AI?
I don't know for him. Shebi, he said he met with Congress. There was
none of them. I have been trying to see any of them say anything. None of them. It's like they are not existing at all.
Because Oge is a criminal. He just did that thing to deceive some gullible people that think that Oge meant anything well. If Oge, Nangozi, God of Biafra will deal with them ruthlessly. Oge Chuku, Isaiah Anyogu, and Abu Fulani,
the Congress
of Biafra will destroy them.
The one he said Congress something he was what was that thing he called it? No congressman in the meeting or in whatever they did that day.
Single one congressman.
No, just gullible Biafran sitting down there clapping for him. That was all. Few of them, and that thing looks like a church. You know all this Pentecostal church in America. That's how that place looked like. You know, Pentecostal church in America, they have a lot of flag. They will put any flag you want them to put.
Yes, actually, they went to the one of the rooms in Capitol Hill. There, they went to because they have a lot of rooms there. You know, normally the government building, there are so many rooms. Some of them are rented. We can rent them. So he took some of those pictures. Can you imagine? He took picture of nnamdi and picture of that and picture of Simon Ekpa. He took them to show there. Then put another picture of Biafra on the podium on the stage and began to talk. What a shame.
My brother, that guy is something else. So, oh well, all those people, okay, he has been meeting. None of them have said anything. Now is the time they're supposed to talk. If we don't see any of them now, there's nothing like that. Because now is when they're supposed to talk. Others have started it for them. So they're supposed to follow up.
Yeah.
None of them have not seen any of them.
All those senators he was taking pictures with, where are
Yes.
they? Let them come and talk now. Let us hear.
That's what I'm saying. Where are they?
Them, whatever he discussed with them, let them begin to talk now so that we'll see it. I will share it. If I see any senator that I see talk, I don't hide it.
We are watching. I am watching. My job today, even at work, was to repost anything I see that is about this issue now. Wow, I will report, I will like, I will report, I will retweet, like everywhere. Even Facebook, I go to Facebook, I see it, I will share it. That's what I'm doing, and that is what we're supposed to be doing. So that this thing will fly for at least 2 weeks. We'll be on board 2 weeks. Ted Cruz, go and check Ted Cruz. One post of Ted Cruz was about 1 million plus.
Wow.
Today. Wow. Under 24 hours.
Wow.
People are firing. The thing is too much. And people are reposting it a lot. So when you will see another one like 200 and something K, like 15,000 K. New ones are coming. People are working on it. It's serious.
Perfect.
It's serious.
Perfect.
So Biafrans, I hope everything will be okay, but we have to work hard though. We need to work. Now God have answered us somehow. It still remains with a lot of job to do. So, 200 men, let us work hard and see how far we will go.
Very important.
Good night, everybody.
Ndewo. Thank you so very much.
Tomorrow. Bam, bam, bam.
Ndewo.
Now you are working very, very hard, though. Thank you for everything. Huh?
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Yeah. Good night. Yeah. Good night.
Thank you very much. Yeah. Lovers of freedom and Biafrans, I love you all. From the bottom of my heart, I do. And until I see you guys tomorrow, airborne. Thank you very much for joining me tonight. Every one of you. Thank you. Lologo Igbo, I appreciate you. Thank you, Carolina Mbeze. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Chinedu, the network did not allow you to come up fully and join. Thank you so very much for all you do. I appreciate all of you. Have a wonderful night. Adieu.